This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
So I'm going to go ahead and give a quick review of the Ghost Recon Future Soldier multiplayer. First and foremost, firing range is the shit. That whole thing is incredible. It has a bunch of different things to where you can customize your weapon in different ways for all the different sections of your weapon, which that whole process is drawn out and stupid. The whole breaking apart of the weapon and showing like all the inside parts, that's just stupid. All you need to really do is line everything up and allow people to choose them. But firing range is great because it allows you to test out things on the gun before you take them into combat. And that's awesome because you don't just buy a sight without seeing what it looks like. You can actually take it and use it and then bring it into the game. So let me give you some advice for customizing your weapon. Get the extended mags, get something to hide the flash, and then get a sight. And that's it. That's all you need because bullets win this game. Alright, bullets win all the fights. Whoever has the most bullets will most likely win. Sustained fire will win 9 out of 10 of your fights for you. And just know that killing someone first really doesn't mean all that much, because they can still kill you instantly no matter how bad you hurt them. And basically, it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't. Someone can just drop you instantly because of lag. And you're better off just having more bullets and spraying more to overpower them. That'll win you more gunfights than anything. It kind of bothers me that I'm somewhat of an ineffective killer in this game, but that's fine. I'll stick with my team and try to go for the win anyway. First things first, you're going to have to learn the ropes in this game. You're going to have to learn how to move from cover to cover. You're going to have to learn how to stay with your team. You're going to have to learn how to use the various different equipment. One big glaring problem with the game is if you take time to customize a weapon to get it the way you want it and get it so that it's working, you know, with your play style. Say for instance, you conduct the fucking symphony orchestra with the AK and you've spent all your points on decking out your AK to get it the way you like it, to get the magazine you like, the gas system you like. The game can completely change that by putting you on the American team and then you can't use an AK. And the same thing with the American weapons. They can just put you on the Russian team and you'll be fucked. You'll have none of the guns that you decked out, none of the guns you spent all your time on, and you won't have the guns that you're best with. And that's just a problem. Like, I can't believe that the people who made this game failed to figure that out, that you need to be able to unlock all the guns. There shouldn't be, it doesn't matter what side you're on. I mean, Battlefield has sides, but they allow you to unlock all the guns and use whatever gun you've unlocked. The movement in this game is terrible. The whole moving from cover to cover, the whole getting into cover, it's a bad situation. People can kill you instantly even while you're in full cover. You can get dropped faster than any game I've played recently. The movement in this game is like playing the computer game QWOP. It's terrible, it's clunky, it's all over the place, and that running from cover to cover thing, it was a bad idea in Gears of War, and it's still a bad idea now. There are other games who have third-person multiplayer done correctly. This isn't one of them. I've played other third-person games, mostly single-player games where they've done a great job with third-person movement, but as far as multiplayer goes, the best third-person multiplayer I've played is probably the Uncharted series. Hit detection is off. Way off. You're going to be shooting into people and hit nothing but air. You're going to be firing directly into guys and get 0 hit markers. Things like that are going to happen quite often. And that's just the fact of the game. It's just something you're going to have to learn to live with. The hit detection on this is bad, even when you're aiming down sights. Not to mention, aiming down sights is another button. And there's some little casuals from the hip aim that you get when you just aim in normally. And it's not very accurate, but you pretty much have to learn to use it. The spawns are weird in this game. Enemies can just spawn right on top of you. You can spawn right in front of enemies and die instantly. You can spawn on a guy while he's in a fight with an enemy, but you can't spawn on a guy while he's near the objective. That doesn't make sense to me. This is an objective type game. This is mostly an objective type game. It doesn't have a team deathmatch on it at all. And you can't spawn when your teammates are near the objective, but you can spawn while they're in a fight with 2 enemies and then you both get slaughtered. That doesn't make any sense at all. You should be able to spawn when your teammates are near the objective so you can help them to capture the objective and protect it. The maps in this game aren't really that great, but I'm starting to understand why they are the way they are. This game isn't about jumping off of buildings and dropping in on enemies and teammates unexpected and doing all types of fancy moves like Call of Duty and whatnot. This is a game about routes. Alright? You can't even jump off of things without going toward the ladder. Plain and simple. You can't just jump off of something. You can't climb over things that are high up. You can't do any of the stuff that you can do in other games in this game. You're going to have to learn that. This game is about routes, about knowing what route the enemy is coming from, knowing what route you're going to use, and knowing how to defend against these routes. That's pretty much what this game is about. You can't jump down off of anything. Most of the shit in this game you can't climb over. Even things that seem normal to be able to climb over, even though they're not that high off the ground, you won't be able to. You can't climb over certain walls. This game is about knowing what people can go to and what they can get and what position they can get into and how to stop them. That's all it's about. It's about countering different positions in the game because there's so much shit you can't do. There's no jump. So there's so many things not in your toolbox. And once you learn what's in the toolbox, you learn how to counter it, and that's it. That's pretty much why camping is the best way to play this game. I'm a little more of an aggressive player, but camping and hiding behind something is the best way to play. Camping and waiting on people and hiding behind shit is pretty much the best way to be successful in this game because you will get killed instantly for no reason all the time. You're going to need to learn how to interact with the objectives. They're not that clearly marked out in the game. You're going to have to find them. You're going to have to know where they are. And you're going to have to learn how to clear the area before you can even do it. I've gone into areas where I've killed 3 guys, went to disarm the objective or interact with it, and 2 or 3 guys just showed up on me out of nowhere. The spawns in this game are really weird. Sometimes you have a spawn timer, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you spawn on your teammates, and then sometimes you can't. And you never know when a group of enemies is just going to show up on you, even though you've killed more than half of the enemy team. You never know when a new group is just going to instantly spawn on you and kill you. You're going to get shot around corners a lot. It's just, you just can't change that. I don't know why, but you're going to see it in the kill cams. There will be guys shooting at you that are completely missing. And you'll go around the corner or 2 corners and be completely safe and just die. And that guy will have scored a kill on you for no apparent reason. The lag in this game is incredible. The glitching in this game is just beyond measure. I'm no game developer, but I know piss poor game development when I see it. The melee in this game is just complete BS. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If you hit square, you just kill the guy. And that's just the truth. Like, I've emptied entire sniper rifles into guys' chests only for them to karate chop me, and I die. I've had guys walk up to me and I just empty my machine gun, close range, into their chest, you know, over 10 rounds, no missing, and then they just karate chop me to death. So, that's just something in the game. That's probably not going anywhere, and it's complete bullshit. The bullets don't really have much of an effect on people. It's going to take a lot of shots to kill, and it's really better for you to be behind cover and take these guys out before they know where you are. Because a lot of times, if you stick your head out, you'll just die instantly because of the lag in the game. So, with the bullets not affecting people and the fact that people can run out of bullet range, you're going to really need to shoot a lot of people in the back. I found that in this game, the best thing to do is flank. Even though you need to stay with your team, either you want a team shot or you want to flank. And if you're going to flank, you want to take another guy with you. But yeah, guys are fast enough to outrun, you know, the bullets. Like, if you're shooting and a guy's running past you or running towards you, he'll be able to completely outrun the bullet spread, and you won't be able to aim in fast enough or do really anything fast enough to stop him, and he'll be able to melee you and kill you. And the bullets don't affect the people at all. If you shoot a guy, it doesn't slow him down. It doesn't push him back. It doesn't affect his weapon spread. It doesn't affect anything. You can shoot a guy first and he can still instantly kill you. That's just how the game plays. You can't shoot through anything. Not even soft cover. I tried shooting through cloth. No go. You can't shoot through anything in this game. Not wood, not cloth, not metal, not anything. Everything in this game is bulletproof. The cover is almost foolproof. There's a bunch of exploding cars in the game, but you can't really shoot through it. Not to mention, grenades can kill you from incredible ranges. They can either kill you or severely wound you from ranges that you would think they wouldn't be able to touch you. And I mean, not just from distance, I mean from around corners. If a grenade blows up near you and wounds you and knocks you down, if a grenade is thrown probably within the next 20 feet of you, it'll kill you. Same thing with wounding you. If a grenade's thrown within maybe 15, 20 feet of you, it'll destroy your health. It'll take you completely out of the game, or it'll knock you down. And it seems a little silly. So with that said, the game's okay. The campaign's okay, but the multiplayer is somewhat piss poor. It's not better than any other shooter game that's out right now. It looks nice, but it just plays like shit. It's not even better than Modern Warfare 3, and it's really not hard to be better than Call of Duty nowadays. I was excited for this game before it came out, and I wanted to get it and try it out and play it and enjoy it. And now I think I'm just gonna beat the game and maybe get a couple of multiplayer characters to level 50 and sell it on Craigslist. So if you're thinking about getting this, my advice is that you don't waste your time.